Thank you, Mark. News Channel 7 at 5 continues now with one of our favorite moments of the year, giving all your generous donations to share your holidays to the charities they'll be helping out. Now, before we get to the check presentation, let me show you the non-perishable foods you've blessed us with this year. These are the goodies you have either given to us as we walked along the WSAW Holiday Parade, or you dropped them off here at the station. I'm going to be honest, it started a little slow this year, but really picked up toward the end. All this food will be picked up by Peyton's Promise next week and divvied up among food pantries that great organization says needs them the most. Thank you so much for all the food donations. Now on to the check presentation, and we have to start with the organizations who match the donations, taking these totals into the stratosphere. They are the Dudley Foundation, the B.A. and Esther Greenheck Foundation, the McDonald Foundation, the Miller Halverson family, and Incredible Bank. Now, representatives from the McDonald Foundation and the Miller Halverson family unfortunately could not be here this afternoon. We thank them so much for helping us out once again this year. All right, now let's get to the fun part. Joining me from my left to my right are Andrew Dudley Shannon, the Executive Director of the Dudley Foundation, Brian Gumness, trustee on the board of the B.A. and Esther Greenheck Foundation, David Craybill, the Marketing Manager from Incredible Bank, and now to my right, Donna Ambrose, the Executive Director of the Neighbor's Place, along with Colleen Hilber, the Community Outreach Coordinator for the Wausau Salvation Army. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm going to get a few words from these good folks right now, starting with Andrew Dudley Shannon. Andy, welcome back. It was the year the Dudley Foundation called and said, we're going to match the grants. That took us into the stratosphere. Thank you so much for helping all these years.
Absolutely, Jeff. It's great once again to be back here. Thank you, as always, to Channel 7 for hosting us and for putting in a lot of the legwork. We very much appreciate that. I just want to say from our family and our foundation to each and every one of you, I want to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year ahead. And I just wanted to highlight just a really special aura of philanthropy that we have here in our community. It goes without saying that it's much needed across our nation and across our communities. We need people who are philanthropic and helping out, and I'm just very proud to be a part of that and be a part of something great here with all of our lovely nonprofit partners. So thank you to each and every one of you, and Happy New Year ahead.
I tell you what, it was your grandpa who founded Channel 7, so this is kind of a direct legacy from Mr. Dudley to this. Now let's go to Brian Gumness from the B.A. and Esther Greenheck Foundation. Brian, a few years ago, you came on board with the Dudleys, and we went from this stratosphere to that stratosphere with another matching donor. Thanks so much for being back with us.
Well, Jeff, it's our pleasure as well, and I could echo everything that Andy has just shared. We are very humbled by the work that Channel 7 has done to allow these funds and food items to be collected and then distributed. It's a wonderful thing that our community will prosper from, and with great appreciation to you for all the efforts that you have done.
Well, we thank you so much for being the matching grantors, you and the others. Thank you again. Our flagship sponsor from the start has been Incredible Bank. Dave Craybill from Incredible Bank with us today. Thank you once again for helping out.
Of course, and Incredible Bank is always proud to be a sponsor of this event. It's an event we look forward to every year. And from starting off, sitting up there, answering phone calls and taking all the donations from the community, which is super exciting to do, to this moment today when we get to show off what we collected for you.
I tell you what, it's because we have sponsors that we're able to say, hey, every penny you give goes to the charity. There's no overhead here, so thank you to Incredible Bank for getting us started. I tell you what, you want to do the honors now?
I'd be happy to.
All right, let's find out how we did this year.
All right, are you ready?
Go ahead, yes.
All right.
And I have him. I don't look at this total because I want to be surprised.
Okay, yeah, he has no idea.
Here we go.
He has no idea. All right, so our total for this year is $159,006.92. $159,006.92. Round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping out again this year, flirting with $160,000. Now let's talk to the folks who are going to get that money. To my right now is Donna Ambrose from the Neighbor's Place. Donna, what do you think?
I'm amazed, as always, every year. I mean, the generosity of this community, everybody here that's involved. on behalf of our staff, our board, our volunteers, and most importantly, the people we serve. Thank you. Thank you, viewers that contributed, whether you came here in person, you went to Incredible Bank. It all means so much. Our numbers, of course, are where they are, and it's still struggling. A lot of people are still struggling, and this gift gives us the opportunity to continue to serve and to buy more, better, healthy food. So very much appreciated. Thank you so much.
I'm sure you're like me. We say every year we're going to do this as long as the need is
Yes.
there, and we'd love to not have that need anymore, but unfortunately it continues.
Yeah.
Colleen Hilber from the Salvation Army. I lost my mind there for a second. Colleen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. And again, just like Donna said, thank you. This is amazing. It helps us help so many. And the community we live in is so grateful and just amazes us how much people step up and try to help one another. We're very blessed here in Marathon County.
So you will both take it then, right?
Absolutely.
A little bit of sarcasm there. All right. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Now it's my turn to say a few words here. A quick few thank yous. Once again, thank you to our sponsors and matching grantors, Gray Media and News Channel 7. Thank you for the continued support in this effort. To my boss and my coworkers, as my duties changed here at News Channel 7 over the past couple of years, this became more and more of a team effort. Thank you for taking over what I no longer had time to do. To my family and friends reminding me every year this effort is not about breaking last year's record, it's about helping people. And most importantly, to all of you who donated a penny or $1,000, a box of cereal or a whole pallet of pasta. The fact that you choose our little event through which to help people humbles me every single year. It's the annual cry.
It is.
Thank you so much for sharing your holidays.